So there are certain truths that do not market very well. And some of these are like hard truths in the Bible that Jesus talked about. I say hard as in things that sound very difficult to us humans. Um, but one of the things that is not necessarily one I would say truth that does not market particularly well is this idea that in business there are many right ways to do something potentially. So whenever we're dispensing advice online, right, we like to, for marketing purposes, we need to create certainty because certainty helps precipitate action. We want our people we're marketing to take action. And so if we don't create certainty, we don't create action, we don't get the result we want, and we waste our marketing dollars, and it's not good, right? But here's the so when it comes to there being many right ways, it's interesting. There's different ways that different personalities function in business. There are different approaches to business, like say how you fund your business. Is it venture capital? Is it bootstrap? Is it debt based? And any of those options could work, and they could work really well. And to say there's a right way is probably a little like short-sighted, right? And then, or maybe I should say narrow-minded, perhaps. When it comes to marketing, for those of us who are marketers, like we have our preferences and how we like to operate. We have our things that we believe work the best. But the reality is there's many, many ways to market. Many of them work. And the right one for you and your business is not necessarily going to be the same one as it is for someone. In fact, it's almost assuredly not going to be the same one as it is for somebody else. And so, factors like how much money do you have to work with? How patient are you? What's your preferred method of communication with customers? Like, these are all things that could play a major role in which type of marketing that you do. Now, what's tempting is, if I'm going to dispense some marketing advice, is to come on here and say, here, like, this marketing channel or this marketing technique is the best way to do it. Now, I may do that authentically because I believe it is the best way. So in that sense, it's not necessarily inauthentic. But at the same time, it's not necessarily true either. So there are many ways to grow your business. There are many ways to market. There are many ways to succeed in life, if you will. And and in many cases, I think it's not so much a right and a wrong. It's what works best for you, the kind of person you are, and your preferences, and the situation you're in. Now, all that being said, do I believe there is right and wrong? Yes, absolutely. And I do believe that there are right and wrong ways to grow your business as well. So you could grow your business through lying, manipulation, and cheating. And that to me is clearly an unethical way to grow your business. It's not a way that's pleasing to God. You could grow your business by depending on God and working in partnership with Him. And to me, that is the correct way to grow your business. Now, it's also interesting that you could potentially grow your business without depending on God. Many people do this. And well, in the broad sense, right, they depend on God for their health or their life or whatever. God could easily make so that you couldn't continue in your business. But these people don't necessarily depend on God. They view themselves as having done it themselves and as being sort of self-made, if you will. So there again, there's another way that you can do it. It can be done that way. Now, do I believe it's the wrong way? Yes, I do believe that is the wrong way. But it can still potentially be done that way. So anyway, fortunately, God is very good and very kind. And for many of us, when we get too caught up in our own accomplishments, He is kind enough to remind us of how flawed and mortal we are. And yet, He values us very highly. He treasures us. He loves us. And for those who are aligned with Him, He is very much looking out for your good.